So we kind of shifted gears here at Redneck Manufacturing. We went out and got a whole bunch of pallets, and I'm going to show you what we did with those. The first step in making what we are about to make is you want to cut your pallets apart, and we're just going to be utilizing the slats, the 1x pieces that the pallet is made up of. So you cut those apart, and then you cut them to the length that you want them. And here's one that we have laid out for cutting and for the hats. So now we'll show you the next step. So step one in making these projects is to go ahead and square off one end and measure it and cut it to length. Step two in making this wood project is go ahead and get you some paint and a paintbrush, and then you'll have to paint next. Step three, you want to nail your pieces together. The next step is going to be to sand the edges round. You're going to need to purchase a few accessories, as well as go out in the woods and cut down some holly. So we have fresh holly, as well as a pair of gloves and a scarf. I believe they came from the Dollar Tree. Another thing you'll have to do is get a piece of wood, cut it on a taper, and then sand it to a point. So eventually this will turn out to be the carrot for the nose. So you want to get a fence staple and place it on the hat, and then we'll show you the next step. Once you have the fence staple in place, go ahead and put your holly in the fence staple like something. All right, so what do we have here? We have a piece of pallet, actually 3 pieces. And we have 1 piece of pallet cut down, and we have 3 more pieces of pallet, eyes that are painted, nose out of a piece of wood that we cut to a point and sanded on the belt sander, paint, a scarf, gloves, and we simply stapled the gloves on in 2 places, and the scarf is held on by staples as well. The nose is simply glued on. Then we have buttons down here. The buttons are glued and 1 staple placed in the center of each one of the buttons. And if I turn this sideways, you'll see that's just an old pallet, is all it is. We did make the hats separate from the body itself, and we did place these backer boards on there. You can see how they're stapled on there. We put 3 of them, 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and 1 in the middle. And that was just to help the glue hold. As well as the hat, we have a piece going across the top of the hat. And then on the front, we have the brim of the hat stapled on. And then these staples here simply hold the hat to the body. So there you have it. This is a pallet project that my wife assisted me with. That was her in the video. She does not like her picture put on video, let alone YouTube, so we didn't get her face in there, but it was her idea, and we don't normally work with wood at the Redneck Manufacturing Shop, but this time we're throwing some pallets together. I guess that's redneck enough if you take a pallet and turn it into something cool like this.